Happy Sunday, fighters. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. How are you guys doing tonight? If you guys can hear me, drop those purple hearts. You guys know how we do it in honor of my mother every Sunday night. Can you guys hear me? Hey, sister. Can you hear me? Drop those purple hearts. Drop those purple hearts. We are coming in live from Memphis, Tennessee on tonight. We are live tonight from Memphis, Tennessee. Drop those purple hearts, guys. Tonight is Success Sunday. Tonight is Success Sunday. Hey, Jerry, thank you for those purple hearts. You guys share this out for me because I am coming live from my cell phone. So I'm not at my computer. So I need all of my fighters to get the word out that we are live. Hey, sister. My sister Valerie is in the building, dropping those purple hearts. I'm actually out here visiting her. I needed to see my sister. Tonight is Success Sunday, guys. Drop those purple hearts. Usually from home, I will play my motivational video. Hi, Stevenson. How are you guys doing? Drop those purple hearts, Stevenson. My new fighter. Every Sunday night, in honor of my mother, we drop those purple hearts. Tonight is Success Sunday. Tonight is Success Sunday, and Success Sunday was created so that people can come on and advertise their business. But regardless of who shows up every week, I am committed to showing up. So since I didn't have anybody that wanted to advertise their business, I thought that we would talk about all things success on tonight. I'm actually out of town visiting my big sister. Hi, Marie McDonald. Thank you for those purple hearts, babe. Usually I will play my motivational video for everybody. I think at first I was going to not play it, but I thought about technology, and although you guys you can't see it, I still would like for you guys to hear everything that this little guy talks about. So Marie McDonald Stevenson, what I'm talking about is every week I play a video that motivates me throughout the week because I want you guys to understand where my mindset is at and the things that motivates me. And a few weeks ago, or not a few weeks ago, maybe 4 months now, I think, 4 months now, I came across this little guy, Matty JT Stopatnik, and he talks about getting back to the heart songs of people. And that's everything that I embody. No matter what it is that we talk about, I never want us to forget about the people. We always have to get back to the people. Everything that's going on with the school shootings and the racism and the gender equality, all of those things, I feel like it's because people they're dealing with trauma. More than likely it came from childhood trauma, right? And if we don't get back to healing people, if we don't get back to humanity, nothing that we do is going to be worth anything. We're going to lose everything. We're going to just constantly kill each other off and just make the wrong decisions based on our emotions, and that, our hearts are hurt. So I never want us to forget this is my purpose, is to get back to the hearts of people. So let me play this, and then we're going to, hey, Mertiz, hey, Takita, thank you guys for those purple hearts. Of a new hope for peace. If you guys can hear this, drop those hearts. Can you guys hear it?
For our world, we need to stop. Just stop. Stop for a moment before anybody says or does anything that may hurt anyone else. We need to be silent. Just silent. Silent for a moment before we forever lose the blessing of songs that grow in our hearts. We need to notice, just notice. Notice for a moment before the future slips away into ashes and dust of humility. Stop, be silent, and notice. In so many ways, we are the same. Our differences are unique treasures. We are a mosaic of gifts to nurture, to offer, to accept. We need to be, just be. Be for a moment, kind and gentle, innocent and trusting, like children and lambs, never judging or vengeful, like the judging and vengeful. And now let us pray, differently yet together, before there is no earth, no light, no chance for peace.
Yes, did you guys hear that? Give it up for Maddie. This little guy says that when he dies, he wants to go down into purgatory and he wants to minister to the people that are down in purgatory. Now, if you know anything about the Bible and the afterlife, they talk about purgatory being a punishment. That's what they threaten people with. So for this kid that knows that he's living an amazing life, he wants to go down there and risk his eternal soul to save people. That's the kind of guy that I would like to follow. That is everything that I embody, everything that I believe in. Hey Mertice, thank you for those purple hearts. Who else do we have on here? Alejandro, thank you for those purple hearts. Let me put my AirPod in so our conversation started. Can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, drop those purple hearts. Thank you for those purple hearts. So tonight is Success Sunday. Success Sunday is a segment on my show that I'm building so that people will have a place to come to that they are comfortable and advertise their businesses for free. The mission is for all of us to be successful together. That's the mission. And this is the reason why it's important for me to always show up. I always tell you guys that no matter what, I will be here on Sunday at 9 p.m. Central, no matter where it is that I'm at in the world. Because if you know me, you know that I have a passion for traveling. I want to travel. There's so much out here in the world. Um, I want to see it. I want to see it. I don't know what's the difference in people that they are content. Like I know people that won't leave the neighborhood that they were born in, the neighborhood that they grew up in. The world is so beautiful. Everybody should want to travel. Everybody should want to travel. Um, there's a lot of things that people don't do simply because they fear it, right? But anyway, today is Success Sunday, and the platform is being built so that people, no matter what level of success that I reach, it'll always be a place where people are comfortable advertising themselves, and it'll always be free. It'll always be free. It's an open platform. All you have to do is utilize it. And I want you guys to watch how I grow this platform because it's important to me. It's important to have a trusted community. Hey Tati babe, thank you for those purple hearts. Y'all, I'm looking around and no matter how much of a tomboy I am, I don't like bugs. Okay. So if you guys see me like freaking out, there's bugs around me. So today is Success Sunday. And people are allowed to come on and advertise their business. So since I don't have anyone but myself, I'll advertise a little bit of the things that I do. Um, I'm a serial entrepreneur. A couple of my businesses that I have that most of you may know about, I have an income tax company. That was actually my very first business that I dipped into the entrepreneurship. Hey Victoria, thank you, babe. Thank you for tuning in. We're talking about success. Um, I have an income tax company. I've been doing income taxes now, I think, for about 7 years. The name of my company is called Ephesians Tax Services. We specialize in everything tax. Hey, Eric, thank you for those purple hearts. We specialize in everything tax, right? But I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like doing anything that does not make me happy. And although it is very much a lucrative business, I don't like it. Doing income taxes does not bring me any joy. I don't smile when I think of doing income taxes. Okay. Hey, Mariah, thank you for those purple hearts. The best tax company. Thank you, Mariah. Thank you. Although I know my stuff, I don't like it. It's not happy. It doesn't make me happy. So all of my clients will be sent over to my sister, Luxury Tax Services. That's a shameless plug. You guys are going to have to get her. She's the one that trained me. So if you love my services, you're going to just absolutely be in love with her. She is everything that embodies income taxes. It's just not for me. But I am going to keep my company in place. And what I will be doing is I will be doing small business um, bookkeeping. Now, the crazy thing about income taxes is it's not anywhere near as hard as bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is so very tedious and it takes hours and hours and hours of your time. But the one thing that I like about bookkeeping is I have to be very, very, very precise in when I do this work, right? I have to check it over three, four times. I mean, you have to do that with taxes, but it's so many numbers with bookkeeping that one number will throw your whole profit and loss statement off, right? So it makes me be very, very, very precise and very thorough while I'm doing my work. Hey, Dominique. And I love it. I feel satisfied, especially when I get the end result. So me, I'm a person that does things that makes me feel good. I'm not quite sure why people tell you that if you do something in order for it to be lucrative, you don't have to feel good. Anything that you're going to dedicate your life to, it needs to be something that makes you feel good, regardless of what anybody else says. Like, for instance, my sister has a daycare. My sister has been doing daycare for maybe 7 years now, I think, Sheena. Maybe like 7 years now. And the money is amazing, right? I know other people who have started home daycares, and I've seen their lives drastically change within a matter of months, right? But I cannot do home daycare. I am a person that needs to be around people. I need the diversity of humans. I need to interact. I need 11 years. I'm sorry, babe. I need to interact with people. I need for my energy to be released to the world. Erdensky, how are you, my love? How are you? J Tam, how are you? Thank you for those purple hearts. We're talking all things success tonight. So I don't want to do the daycare. Believe it or not, I have a registered home daycare. We're talking success. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have a registered daycare, right? Um, it seems like whenever I try to do the daycare thing, something goes wrong, right, Shayna? Something always go wrong, particularly with my money. And it's always with my money. I am a single parent. I My money is a very important part of my life, a part of my success. My money is how I take care of my family. I take it very, very serious. So anytime something interferes with my money, I have a problem. Okay. Um, so right, Sheena, I keep trying to do this home daycare thing, and there is always an issue. And no matter what, I always say in my head, if I don't tell Tony and Sheena, I tell them like, I knew I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm also a certified lash technician. I'm a certified lash technician. Now, I don't like to do anything. I don't like to do anything that is the only labor that I like to do is with my mind. That's the only thing I love utilizing my mind. That's why I'm always the one friend or family member that's willing to do the research. I'm always the one that wants to do the paperwork. I want to go through it because I like to utilize my mind, right? Lashes is very much physical. Lashes is very physical, but I also love to do lashes. It's very, very tedious. I thought at first when I became a certified lash technician that I would that it was simple. I thought that it was simple. And so I'm like, okay, well, let me do that. Let me do something that's very, very simple, but I need it to be very lucrative also. And now, what brought me to that thought of being a lash technician is when COVID hit. When COVID hit, it was the healthcare industry, the first responders, and there were the people that were in the food industry, and it was people that were in the beauty industry that were absolutely thriving during COVID. So I said, wait a minute, I was in the medical field when COVID first hit, so I was blessed that my income was not affected in that manner initially, right? So I was like, okay, God, I'm in the right field. Now, what if I wasn't in the healthcare? So I always think, as far as my success, about the what ifs. What if something happens? People that dedicate their lives to one thing, we see it all the time on TV. We see that when you're committed to one thing, if anything was to happen, now your whole life is in shambles. I need to be able to pivot. I need to be able to pivot. And so I said that if anything ever happened as far as like COVID again, I wanted to be prepared. I mean, people that were in the beauty industry, if they charged what? I think $30 for a haircut. When COVID hit, they was charging like $70 for a house call. They was charging like $70 for a house call. If people was able to do hair, you was able to charge two and three times your normal rate. Now, just imagine the people that has integrity, such as myself. If you know that the world is in a panic, instead of you charging people that upcharge, you just keep your charges, the price is the same, and we in there. We in there. You finna gain so many customers. Pivoting will change your walk. Absolutely, Dominique. Absolutely. Pivoting will change your walk. Absolutely. When we're talking about success, you have to have two and three and four and five and six and seven, according to all of the wealthy people. Anybody that's of wealth says that you need at least seven streams of income in order to become wealthy and maintain your success. And I think that that just means you need to know how to pivot. We got to know how to pivot out here in the world. We get so dead, and it doesn't have to be the main thing. Like, you don't have to grow everything to the multitude. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is just put it in position. Somebody said I don't speak English. Well, welcome to the fight. You don't have to grow everything to its highest level. When I'm talking about pivoting is, like I said, I got income taxes. I do lashes. I do bookkeeping. Now I taught myself the last what 3 months or whatever, last three within the last 3 months, I taught myself um how to design vans. So if you guys want some custom vans, hit my inbox, hit my line. I do that too. I do all things. In order to be successful, you have to have more than one thing that you could run to, because you never know. You never know what it is that you will encounter in this world. Um, but the one thing that I could tell anybody is your knowledge. Get as much knowledge as you can. Get as much knowledge as you can in this life. And because the reason I say that is because you might lose all of your physical ability. You may not have the use of your hands. You may not have the use of your feet. Right. My sister said exactly. I'm a certified CPR first aid trainer as well. I'm supposed to get that business off the ground by the start of the new year. Thank you, sister, for having my back. I'm a certified first aid and CPR instructor. I'm also a firearms instructor. That's the next thing that I want to make big. I want to grow my firearms training business just like I'm growing my podcast. That's another one of my babies that I've decided that I'm about to take to the next level. I want to take that really, really serious. I want to take that serious. Um, what was I saying? We were talking about pivoting and success. Excuse me, guys, if I lose my thought. I'm trying to find my notes that I had taken because there was a few things that I wanted to talk about on tonight. We are coming live from Memphis, guys. We're coming live from Memphis. I told you guys. I will be here every Sunday at 9 p.m. Central. I do know the date and the time, but I do not know the location. I don't know where I'm going next, but I'm about to go somewhere because I love to travel. We need to see the world. A part of success, I believe, is to expand on your horizon. You need to see new things. If you want to teach anything and if you want to teach somebody something, make sure you have all of the knowledge for that subject. And me being a life coach, I have to take life very, very serious. I need to know the ins and outs of life. And so that just goes hand in hand with my traveling. Hey Tony. Hey Tony, you see me out here in Memphis? My brother is always on here, so amazing. My brother don't even like social media. But every week he shows up for me, right? And this is another point that I could get to for Success Sunday. This is our 11th episode, also, guys. Drop those purple hearts. It's our 11th episode of Success Sunday. Shayna play too much. I'm also a licensed life insurance agent. So I sell life insurance for everybody who have life insurance needs. Get at me. And I have a few companies under my belt as well. Uh, yeah. So tonight is Success Sunday. What was I about to say? Your village. Your village is very important in your success. Make sure that you guys have a village around you that is unshakable. I'm telling you that it moves mountains. I'm out here with my sister tonight, and she was riding around with me um, so that we could find a spot to do the silent fight tonight. You know what I'm saying? Where get uh, most people get irritated with trying to help you, become successful. I love that my people support me to no end, man. They support me. They know on Sundays we got to get ready for the show. Do you hear me? And everybody is getting in position. So in anything successful, surround yourself with these people. Hey Tati, surround yourself with people that want to see you win, people that genuinely want to see you win. Make sure you surround yourself with those people because it makes all the difference. Um, like I said, tonight is Success Sunday, so I'm just on here promoting myself a little bit since I didn't have anybody come on that wanted to promote their business. I'll tell you guys a little bit about what I do and give you guys a few tips, drop a few gems as to things that I've learned along the way um, for my success so far. Um, Surround yourself with those people that want to see you win. Make sure that you are expanding your horizon. When you want to be successful, make sure that you are stepping outside of the box. Make sure that you are studying the industry that you want to get yourself into. Make sure you study that industry. Know everything about that industry. Before I was trying to become celebrity status, I didn't really care what was going on in the celebrity world. I didn't really care what was going on in the news. I'm not gonna lie. If it was something that, came across my doorstep and I had to take it serious, then I took it serious. No harm, no foul. I'm pro-choice for everybody. So I don't really get caught up in what everybody else get caught up in. I try to protect my innocence. I try to protect my happy space at all costs. I've always been like that. Um, but now that I am walking in this celebrity walks lifestyle, I have to really know what's going on in the world. So get yourself involved in the life that you want to bring into your life. You want to connect the two, if that makes sense. Um, nothing nothing about success is easy. I I keep on, thankfully for me, again, I've always been the person that I am now. I didn't need to want to be a certain position in life in order to I didn't need to change in order to become who I am today, if that makes sense. I didn't need to start being a good person in order to pretend that I'm a good person for my profession. That's why doing the silent fight and being a life coach and everything is so easy for me because it's always been me. It's always been me. It's always been me. So now what I'm doing is I'm now just displaying it to the world because it's always been me. Um, you gotta be exactly what you want to see in your success. I don't know what point I was trying to make, but that's a good one. It's- In order to become successful and maintain your success, um, you have to be that in the world. You have to be that in the world. If you want somebody to support your non for profit organization, go out and give of yourself continuously because it doesn't stop once you reach that successful status. You have to give to the world exactly what it is that you want to be. You have to give to the world. If you want people to give other people. If you want people to love you, love other people. um Give out what you want returned to you. I can guarantee you that the universe will give back to you. Somebody I was listening to said that if you believe that the universe no let me if you believe that the world was created for you and you deserve all things and you live a righteous life, all of the universe will conspire to give you exactly what it is that you want. I really believe that. I really believe that everything you put out is what you'll get back. So, people that are out there that are striving for success, I'm trying to tell you that in this life, you are going to pay exactly what you're going to get back exactly what you give, right? And some people may receive their level of success early on, and some people may receive their level of success later on in life. But you're going to pay for exactly what it is that you do. Meaning people that get successful on schemes and scams, we always see the story of how people are successful instantly. They're overnight success, but they cheated the system, and now they lose everything. And later on in life, they just telling it. That's not what I want. I don't want that level of success. I'm ready. I'm thankful that I have been going through my storms, my trials early on in life. I'm 38, right? And I tell my sister and my brother all the time that everything is going to work out because guess what? We have some stories to tell in order to get to our success. And I mean legal, legit stories, the trials and tribulations that we have endured, the things that we have sacrificed to get to our level of success. We can't do anything but reap a benefit. So I rather work hard now while I'm young and I could bounce back. I'm young and vibrant, as opposed to getting these lessons when I'm in my old age and I'm supposed to be sitting down and I'm supposed to be um, relaxing. Another thing that I wanted to talk about um, was I've been posting books lately. I don't know if you guys have been seeing me making those posts about what what book I'm reading at the time. I'm doing that for a reason. Just like my motivational speaking video that I play. I want us, everybody that believe in what we got going on, I'm gonna be dropping some gems for you guys, and I want you guys to take it serious. Like, people start book clubs every day. I'm not quite sure if I want to start a book club or not. I know my sister Shantae, she was saying that she had a book club she wanted to start. I told her she needs to take it serious. I'm not quite sure that I can keep up with the book club thing, but I will be uh I will be dropping the books that I am engaged in, because I don't do anything just to do it. I don't do things for popularity. Everything I do, it has to be a reason. I have to learn something. Even when I listen to comedy, I have to learn something. When I watch videos on TV, I have to learn something. When I listen to rap music, when I listen to jazz music, whatever I'm listening to, I have to learn from it. Just because I love all things learning. It may not seem like it, but I love all things learning. So when I put stuff on my page that I'm reading and videos and stuff like that, I'm watching, it's because there's a message in there. And it may not be for everybody. And oftentimes you can't, we could go back and forth with the messages that we receive, but I think that's why the arts and everything that people do is so beautiful, because it's a matter of perception. What I see when I watch a movie is not what it is that Shantae is going to see. It's not what it is that Sheena is going to see. It's not what it is that Valerie is going to see. It's not what it is that Tony is going to see. Right? It's a matter of perception. But when what I be looking for when I drop stuff, I be looking for the commonalities. I'm looking for the universal message. Those are the things that I follow. Believe it or not. Um Marie McDonald said she learns from music. I love learning from music. I love it. It's so amazing. There is some of the I think it's some of the most hidden gems in music. That's why, guys, pay attention. I want to tell you guys about these books before I miss this thought, but pay attention that the music that people play around you. Like, if you if you are around somebody that you're dating and they're playing disrespectful music, ladies, pay attention to that. Same thing as men. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to it. I think the most I think that music is a love language. I think it's a love language. And I think it's one of mine. But yeah, you learn a lot in music. I learn a lot from I learn a lot from what men are thinking by listening to music, because I think it's one of those things, and the male artists, you guys, if you're on here, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. But I think that when men get on music tracks, I think they just release their souls. I think they release their souls. And ladies, I think that that's a great way to learn. It is to learn how it is that your man is feeling. Listen to the music that he's playing. The same thing for you guys. Listen to the music that your woman is playing. But anyway, we're talking about success. So one of the things that I've been doing is dropping the dropping the books that I've been listening to. Um, and I listened to two very, very powerful books. I'm trying to find the name of them for you guys, because I want you guys to go look on my page and see these books that I've been dropping on there. I want you guys to go and listen to those books. The books that I was listening to, they were on um SoundCloud. The first one was Dr. Wayne Dyer. Your No, that was the third one. Your Sacred Self. Wayne Dyer, Your Sacred Self. That's the one I'm listening to now. The one that I finished already, and I just got these books like a few days ago, 4 days ago actually. 101 Ways to Transform Your Life. That's Dr. Wayne Dyer. That book is so amazing. And he explains how transforming is actually going beyond your human form, right? We need to be able to step into a place that we've never been in order to grow. If something is very much comfortable for you, you can get complacent and not want to grow. But it's in those times of being uncomfortable do we grow. So we have to transform our lives. And this book, 101 Ways to Transform Your Life, Dr. Wayne Dyer, that's a great book. And I got it posted on my page. Um, like I finished it the same day. As soon as I started listening to it, I wasn't able to I wasn't able to stop listening. It was actually really dope. And I forgot the other one. I'm gonna find it. But yeah, so I'm posting this stuff because I want you guys to have something to follow. We are here for a reason. I want all of us to grow at the same level. Tonight is Success Sunday. Do you have the books on your Facebook page, Marie McDonald? Absolutely, babe. I have them on there. I have them on there. That's what I was talking about. The things that I'm doing, how I am allowing myself to elevate, I am keeping you guys along for the ride. I'm keeping you guys updated. So if I post it, it's something that I will do myself. Anything that I recommend is something that I actually believe in because we're not growing together if I'm just doing everything behind the scenes and you guys are not coming along. I want us to have, everybody is different, but I want us to find some of these universal traits because people migrate to the things that they are able to relate to. I want us to have things to relate to. Um, I'll find the book. But Marie, if you need to inbox me, I will actually I'll send you the link. If you send me an inbox and you can't find it, I'll send you a link for that. Tonight is Success Sunday. We're talking about all things success. And I'm just dropping a few gems and telling my amazing fighters a little bit about myself and what it is that I do. Um, being successful don't forget being successful. I can tell you guys when you are starting your journey to success, regardless of what it is that you are looking for, what your level of success is, I need you guys to start putting it in your mind now of how you are going to help other people. My brother said nothing about life is easy. If it's too easy or 0% stress, zero problems, then put push yourself harder. There's more out waiting for you. Even if you think you've got it all and you're comfortable, never stop pushing, never stop reaching. Absolutely. Never stop. My brother Tony said, even when you think you've given it all that you've got, push a little harder. Push a little harder. Absolutely. But yeah, what I was saying was as you guys are picturing, because I don't think that we can get to success unless we have a picture of where it is that we're trying to go, right? But what I want you guys to start doing is as you are picturing yourself as successful, I need you guys to start envisioning who it is that you want to help. What cause do you want to fight in this world? Do not go do not go into success on a selfish mission, if that makes sense. You need to want to help somebody. And newsflash, you need to help somebody who you are unfamiliar with, people that you are uncomfortable with. You need to want to have a cause to fight because because what's going to happen is you're going to reach a level of success and then you're going to get bored because it's not hard to maintain or obtain the things materialistic that you are looking for. I'm telling you, it's easy. All you have to do is put your mind to getting what it is that you want, materialistic, and I promise you it'll appear. We just make things hard. We just see things as out of our reach because somebody who we deem at a higher stature, they have it, and so we think that we can't get that. Not true. We can have anything that anybody else is can have, right? But the level of success that I'm talking about, and I know because I do it now, before I am at a level that I deem successful. I don't think that I'm successful. Other people may think that. I don't think that I'm successful. I don't feel like I've changed enough lives in this world. I don't think that it was intentional, but I don't think I've reached the level of satisfaction where I can say that I'm successful. Um, but there is something so heartfelt and fulfilling when you are able to help other people. Start finding causes to fight. Like I told you guys a few months ago, I'm getting into politics. I'm ready to start fighting a good fight. I'm ready to fight a fight that's going to make a difference in the lives of the people when I'm dead and gone. Um, I touch the people in my life. I make sure that I love on the people that are close to me. I take that very serious. I make sure that I love on those people. But I want to share my heart with the world. I want to change the world. On my business cards, if you see my business cards, all of my business cards have changing the world one heart at a time. I know that I have the power in my voice to change the world. I'm ready to fight that fight. I'll be 40 years old in a year and a few months. I want my voice to be heard across the world, around the world, for a positive manner. They always say that, I've heard a song. What's the song? You're nobody until somebody kills you. Okay, well, if that's the fact, then if that's a fact, then I want to die for a good cause. I want to die by changing the world. I want people to say how I have positively impacted their lives. So I want you guys to start thinking about that. And I don't want you guys to, you know, people want to find one or two people to help and then they want to feel they're satisfied. I i take this thing serious and I just want to reach as many people as I reach, because my voice may not be heard particularly through my voice, but my voice may be heard through a child that watched one of my videos over in South Africa, or in Paris, or in Mexico, right? And that person finds strength in my voice, and then they go and change the world. So if you can just change one person, then you've changed the world, because that person could change, that person could very well be the person that changed the world. And we never know who that's going to be. We never know who that's going to be. So I need to change as many people as I possibly can so that we can have a better tomorrow. So when you are thinking about success, start thinking about causes that you want to fight, people that you want to pour into. Success is more satisfying when you have people around you to share it with, when you can make people smile. I love surprises. I love surprises because I just love seeing people smile. I don't like to tell people what it is that I can and cannot do for them, because what if something happens? What if I'm not able to deliver and that person was dependent on me, right? I love surprises. I love making people smile. So, um, find people that you can pour into. And when you become successful, do not forget where you came from. And here's what that looks like. I was just telling my sister when we were talking, walking on this journey, I've learned so much about people that have been deemed successful. People tend to, Sheena said, I love your surprises. Yeah, I try to make them very, very, very personal. Um, People that have reached a successful stature, they are sharks out here. That's why Success Sunday is also another segment of my show that is so near and dear to me, because I want people to get exactly what it is that they are looking for. You understand? It doesn't matter what level of success that I reach. I will always have integrity in my businesses. I will always take my customer service and how I love on the people that support me exactly to the same. Okay? People that have reached a successful status, they are sharks. They are heartless. And when I come in contact with them, you know, I keep questioning, like, it's like, how dare you? That's the best way I could say it. Like, how dare you? How dare you try to take advantage of somebody who is just aspiring to be like you? If somebody comes and they are trying to be successful and they are so genuine with you and they are so vulnerable, because let me tell you guys something. It takes a lot to tell somebody what it is that you're going through when you're trying to reach a successful status. It's a humbling experience. Okay. And for people that have been deemed successful to take advantage of people, it does something to me. It is so disheartening to see the way that people that are quote unquote financially successful, they're successful in a social aspect, try to take advantage of people that are just trying to be successful, people that are trying to just get on for their family, people that just want to do good in the community. Don't be those people when you become successful. That's why everything that I'm building has to go back to people's hearts. I want to change the hearts of people out here in the world. You will see people that have been through the ringers, right? And you would think that they will be the people that are pulling people up, that wants to see the world change. You will see them spit on other people. You will see people um that's in a celebrity status, and they're all on social media and they're this and they're that, and behind closed doors they treat people so bad. Like, don't be those kind of successful people. I'm not being that type of successful person. I refuse to let celebrity status or financial status change my heart. Uh, that's why I'm always finding somebody's fight to fight. I'm always trying to help somebody. I want to help somebody. I do it to personally keep myself humble. I told my sister and brother that and especially the people around me. As soon as I gotta come up, everybody around me come up. I need everybody up on my level. I make sure that I don't have more than the people around me. I make sure that we're equally yoked. Hey, Your Highness, thank you for those purple hearts, babe. I make sure. I make sure that everybody is at the same status, because it's just humbling to watch people around you you know, enjoy your success. It's amazing to have people. So don't be the people that get successful and become heartless. Um, another thing that I want to talk about tonight is share what. Let me see the note that I took, because I want to be very specific in what I'm talking about. Give the advantage to the world that you were given. Give the advantage to the world that you were given. And I was when Success Sunday comes, I always try to find some key points that I want to talk about. JC, thank you for those purple hearts. And this is what that means. It's even making sense to me now that I'm saying it out loud. Give the advantage of to the world that you had. I think that's why it's easy for me to constantly say lead with love. I think that is the one advantage that I had over a lot of people, that I have encountered in my life. I think that is the one advantage. The one advantage that I think that sets me apart from a lot of people is I believe that I was overwhelmed with love growing up as a child. And I believe that that's why it's so easy for me to give so much love. So for the people that had two parents in their household, right? You might say that your advantage was to be, to have a two parent household. So now you do everything in your power to make sure that your children come up with that same advantage, because whatever you give pour into your children, you're unleashing to the world. For those guys that don't have children, mentor children that come from single parent homes. Mentor those children. For the women that have abilities to do hair, and you know one of the advantages that you had as a child was you were beautiful, you were well taken care of. Now you're in the cosmetic industry, you're in the beauty industry. Find some little girls to pour into and give them some self-esteem. Because guess what? It's, they call it self-esteem, but I promise you guys that the adults in our lives, those people of authority figures, those people are who gives us our self-esteem. So pour back into some little girls. Love on some kids. If you knew that you were loved and cherished as a child, pour that into the community. And I promise you, you will single handedly change the lives and the world that is specifically or directly around you, right? Put that back into the world. Put that back into the world. Put into the world what it is that you want to see back. You know, I want to be successful. I'm going to be successful. I don't have a choice because I have people that I'm fighting the cause for them. Failure is not an option in my life. That's another thing as successful people. In order to become successful, we need to make up in our mind that we're going to be successful. Failure is not an option. For those of my fighters that watch me, you'll see that on, if not every majority of the posts that I put up, I put, I will not fail. That is an affirmation that I give to myself every day, all day. When I do anything, I could be just taking a selfie. I remind myself constantly, because unlike other people, I stalk my own page. I stalk my own page. The things that I put out, I'm putting out messages. I'm dropping real gems. And most times than none, when I'm pouring into you guys, I'm pouring into myself. I go back and I reference the information that I give you guys. The things that I post, I reference that. So what was I trying to say? I forgot what point I was trying to make. Right. I stalk myself because I be dropping gems. I look at my memories, and they be actually preaching, and they come up right when they need to come up. Uh I don't know. We were talking about today is our 11th episode of Success Sunday. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. I was just dropping some gems for you guys tonight while I'm out here in the beautiful Memphis, because no matter what, I will show up. So if I do not show up, you guys need to understand there is something life changing happening, because I have committed to the success of this show. And I can't ask you guys to show up every Sunday night if I'm not here on time, being professional, doing exactly what it is that I'm supposed to do. I need to show up. Um, that is perfect for us to talk about right now. Show up. Show up. Thank you, Your Highness. Show up. I just successfully completed my very first event. It was so amazing. My people came. Everybody was looking good. We was taking pictures. I got my pictures. I need to post those pictures too. But I booked this amazing venue. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful, man. And I know that I've been planning this event since what? November, I think, Shayna, November 6th, I think exactly. And I had my event August 1st. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. But for me, that was just confirmation of my strength to just go out my first year as a podcaster, to plan this event on top of showing up here every Sunday at 9 p.m. Central, no matter what was going on. Since August 1st of 2021, I have been in attendance. I missed one show when I got COVID. I missed one show. I missed one show. I'll take that back. But that's what I'm telling you. If it's not life or death, I'm showing up. I'm here. In order to be successful, you guys have to show up no matter what. Show up. If you gonna do a show, show up. show up. If you gonna have a beauty salon, show up. If you gonna cut hair, show up. If you gonna start a YouTube channel, show up. You whatever it is you want to be, a salesperson, real estate, whatever you want to do, show up. If you build it, they will come. I could guarantee you they will come. On some Sundays, we have more viewers than we have on other Sundays. But those fighters that are there, that's been standing strong, they've been standing strong. And the same thing for you guys, with your businesses. Show up. Deliver the same customer service that you delivered when you first started your business. The same humility. Show up. Show up for yourself. If you do hair, if you do lashes, if you do teeth, whatever you do, you make an appointment with somebody, show up. If you got an appointment doing telesales, you need to be on that call. If you got a Zoom call for your life coaching clients, you need to be on that call early so we can get through these technical difficulties. You need to show up for yourself. Um, I've encountered so many people who tell me that they want to be successful, but as soon as you start giving them ideas, suggestions, what it is that they can do to grow their business, they don't show up. They don't show up. They you have to show up for yourself. People help those that help themselves, no matter what. No matter what. So if you want to be successful, show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Everybody that you talk to needs to know about your purpose. If you're going to be successful, if you're going to take it serious, you see, we out here, we rocking the silent fight pins. You understand? I got it on my chain. It's a constant reminder, not only to you guys, but to myself as well. So I'm constantly advertising because even on the days where I don't really feel like talking, because even as a podcast, as a motivational speaker, I don't feel like talking all the time. But I wear my brand. When Shantae was building her brand, I never really understood. I never disrespected. I always respect anything that somebody have a passion about. But I didn't quite understand. My brand is everything. My brand is everything. So this is how I show up for myself. I'm advertising myself. I keep my lashes done because I'm advertising myself. You're gonna ask who did my lashes? I did my lashes. They cute. You like them? Okay, come to me. I'm gonna advertise. I'm always ready. When somebody asks me to do a show with them, I'm always agreeing to do a show. Somebody want me to come on there and talk. I went to an event to we gonna get out of here in a few minutes, guys. We got a few minutes, but this is Success Sunday, and we were just talking about all things success, and I was dropping a few gems and telling you guys a little bit about the things that I've been doing so far. Um, I went to a show to support somebody else, and a young lady handed me the mic. I didn't tell her I wasn't ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. If somebody hand me a mic, I'm ready. If somebody asks me to come to an event and I commit to it, I'm there. I'm showing up for myself. I'm showing up for myself. Don't think that don't ask anybody to support anything that you're not willing to support. If you guys are on here and you got a business, start putting your ideas out there into the world. If you got a podcast, a YouTube, whatever, keep sharing, keep letting people know. Start going to places that are going to support whatever it is that you got going on. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals, like-hearted individuals, because regardless of what people say, I don't care about your level of success. If the heart is not matching, it's just gonna fumble. It's all gonna come down crashing. So surround yourself with like-hearted people. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Surround yourself with people that you deemed more successful than you. And instead of going around those people and trying to um, tear them down or be jealous and envious, learn, ask questions, learn from every situation. People, I'm telling you, people want to support what you got going on. So we only got a few more seconds to get out of here. I'm trying to be on this time thing with you guys. Um, But before we get out of here every week, I want to also remind us of our Fighters Pledge. I think it's important that we have something that we can refer to, something that we can reference in the time of the fight. And so I came up with a pledge when we did the pinning ceremony. And every week I am going to end our show with our fighter's pledge. So our fighter's pledge goes, I have a voice in this world and I deserve to be heard. I have an obligation to fight for all those around me, but most importantly, I have an obligation to fight for myself. When you are going to be successful, baby, fight for yourself. And anything you do in this life, make sure you are your strongest fighter. Thank you, sister. Hey, cousin. We are going to get out of here. I am coming live from Memphis, but this was Success Sunday, and I will actually call this success. I will see you guys next Sunday at 9 p.m. Central. I do know the day and the time, but I do not know the location. I love you guys, and I'm going to get out of here. Bye bye.